Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm just listening to OBURU ODINGA, a brother to Raila Amolo Odinga and a senator of Siaya County, telling us that now they are fearing the resignation of William Samoei Ruto. Yes, they are fearing the resignation of William Samoei Ruto. Guess whatever they are saying. The reason why they are urging Kenyans to go back to the dialogue, the reason is they are now comparing Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. If we force William Ruto to resign, OBURU ODINGA is saying that automatically Rigathi Gachagua is going to take as the president. And so, it is better William Ruto to remain than forcing William Ruto to resign and Rigathi Gachagua to take over. That is what OBURU ODINGA is telling us this evening.
If you want the government not to be in place, then you have to replace the constitution. The constitution says the president can resign if he finds that things are too hot for him. But if he resigns, the result is that his deputy takes over. And I don't know whether Gachagua is better than Ruto. To me, they are all the same. They are devils. Because, you know, I don't see, both of them, and Gachagua is even worse in my view. Because he talks about shareholding. We just turned our country into a shareholding company. We want change. But as it is now, the realistic situation is such that the government must continue, and it is either Ruto or Gachagua. Those are or else then the government falls, and if the government falls, there are many consequences. One most obvious consequence in a chaotic situation like that will be the army takes over like Egypt. And you know what happened? What happened there? And you know the other states in Africa. It is not very nice. But of course, when they do, people will come out in support. That we support them. They have removed the devil. We wanted to go. Okay, the devil has gone. But now you are getting a worse devil because the constitution will be suspended. The freedoms that you are enjoying as Gen Z will also be gone, and everybody will be in custody somehow. You will not say where.
And so for them, as ODM brigade, they are supporting the Gen Z movement, yes, but they are urging dialogue. And this dialogue, they are saying that now we are going to have a government of national unity. And so there is a working formula in between the so-called ODM party and the Kenya Kwanza government. This is my point. Yesterday, William Ruto said that we as Kenyans, let us forget the government that he had for 2 years before he dissolved his cabinet rather. And so the government is going to form, is going to be a government of national unity. On this side, the same language that William Ruto is talking about is the same language that the ODM party is talking about. Yesterday, Raila Odinga was told to sit aside. Let this movement deal with William Ruto's government. We are not dealing with William Ruto leaving Rigathi Gachagua. We need them, all of them, to go home. And so for So for the OBURU ODINGA to say this,
we as ODM, we have our policies, and ODM has decided to go for talks to negotiate in a wider, so that the next government being formed after this cabinet has been dissolved is a government of national unity, where people will be there. Those who don't want to negotiate for that kind of a coalition, we cannot force them. As ODM, we are moving forward. We, as ODM, this is something which I think is the right thing for our party, and we want to find inclusion, because largely the rest of Kenyans, apart from the two communities, have been excluded. So there must be a way of inclusion, and you want this exclusion to continue for another 3 years until 2027 before you have election. If that is what you think is better, or you think of a way saying Ruto goes and then Ruto goes and Gachagua takes over, if you people have any other way that can happen, or the army takes over, I don't know, in a chaotic situation where there is no leadership, I don't know what happens, what we expect as a people, as leaders, and we must be brave and bold and say it. Me, I'm not scared, because I'm already 80 years old, and I don't think there is anything that I want. I just want something good for our country. I want our country to progress. I want our country to prosper. Even if people want positions in government, me, I don't want any position, because my age really, can I sit in an office that I want to be a minister? I cannot. Yes, that I don't want that. But we are just wishing well for our people, and we want inclusion. So I wish the Gen Z well, but please be guided by the elders. Don't just move alone. That we don't want political class. How will a country be guided if you don't want political class? Which class?
it is shocking that now the ODM, they are fighting hard to legitimize the government of the day. Why? Their fear is just one. If William Ruto resigns, it is Rigathi Gachagua is taking over, of course, and they are fearing Rigathi Gachagua more than William Ruto. That is what the statement of the OBURU ODINGA, and again is calling we as ODM. It means he's representing also some voices in ODM party. But remember yesterday, Raila Odinga was warned. Nabin Nabwera warned Raila Odinga yesterday. Leave alone the movement of Gen Zs to deal with this government. This is what Nabin Nabwera said.
Hata ukaniambia hii mswada ni mbaya, sikuuliza maswali, nilienda nikapiga no vile ulivyotaka. Lakini baba, leo hii Timotheo wa kwanza 5:8 inasema mzazi ashughulikie watoto yake. Gen Z wametetea inji, tumefikisha mpira kwenye goli. Ninakuomba baba, wacha Gen Z wafunge mpira. Ninakuomba baba, please let the revolution be complete. In 2002, Kibaki aliiba revolution. We never completed. In 2008, akaiba revolution. We never completed. In 2013, Uhuru akaiba revolution. We never completed. In 2017, Uhuru akaiba revolution. Baba ukakuja ukatuambia, watoto yangu mnisikize. Baba tulikusikiza, lakini alitushikiza handball, akatuacha na kinyezi. Tumekuwa tukinuka miaka yote. Hii ya Ruto wacha aende. Hii ya Ruto wacha aende. Wananchi wae, GNC wae. Mimi nakimbia, hata nikimaliza ninazika watoto watatu. Wawili waliwawa Nairobi na Koome na Ruto. Mmoja aliwawa Nakuru. Huyo ndio mtu mnataka Nabii na Bwera aenda akae naye kwa meza. Mtanisamee hiyo. Baba, you will allow me. Kama nyinyi mnaenda, mimi nibaki kwangu Lugari. Mungu awabariki sana.
And so clear, Kenyans, I want to say this. We have realized that now ODM is now becoming our enemy. Why? We are fighting against punitive leadership. Yet they are now coming out with references that, oh, lazima muangalie kwa undani. Mkifanya William Ruto resign, Rigathi Gachagua ndiye anachukua, na akichukua, better we stay with William Ruto than Rigathi Gachagua taking over. And so they are not joining the movement, and they cannot join. They are on their side, pushing for the dialogue so that they can have the government of national unity. At the end of the day, they must find that their members are going to be appointed in the next cabinet that is coming. And so the dialogue is going to start tomorrow. We are just waiting how things are going to be. But let me tell you, Kenyans, the trajectory that the ODM party of Raila Amolo Odinga is taking, this is just simply a sellout to our country. This story of telling us now and then that Raila Odinga is always right. He says right, we go right. He says left, we go left. It has come to our attention. Our country is bigger than this so-called say right, go right, left, go left. It is the time to deal with punitive leadership in this country. We are not fighting anyone, but we don't want any kind of political block in front of us as we are going for the enemy of this country. And that is why when you see let me say, 90% of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, they have rejected the dialogue. If Wiper Party, they have exited the dialogue. Jubilee Party of OBURU Kenyatta is out. Other affiliate parties is out. It is now ODM that is handling this dialogue. And we are being told the possibility of one of the Azimio member being appointed the CS of Kenya Kwanza government. And that is where the problem is going to start. How? Some people like Mutahi Kahiga, they are saying they will not accept those who never planted something in Kenya Kwanza to sow or to eat what they fighted for. And so what they are requesting is that let William Ruto appoint good people, but not influential whereby the ODM brigades or someone in Azimio going to be appointed there. Which for me, it is not a bad idea, but again, we are seeing a kind of political class play that is going to take over now the movement that is ensuring that William Ruto must go with his cronies. If we are saying William Ruto must go, we are not saying that William Ruto go, Rigathi Gachagua remain. All of them, they are bad. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.